Hello everyone, it is Freeman Fitness and I'm back again with another video, and in today's video I'm going to discuss what you've seen in the title, and that is how I stay healthy and active whilst working 9 to 5. So I currently work for Next. I work for their head office. I'm currently on a placement year, for those of you that don't know, and so that means that I'm working pretty much all day. I work from 8:30 till 4:30, which means that there's not a whole lot of time during the day that I have to do exercise and to eat well and so on. So I thought I'd discuss with those of you that are in the same position as I am, how I stay healthy and active. So basically there's going to be 3 parts of the day where you're going to need to utilise your time. The first of those being in the morning before you start work. Second of those being on your lunch break, whether that be 45 minutes like myself, or whether that be an hour like I know most people have. And then that time after work. But realistically, after work, you don't want to be cramming in everything because you want to enjoy your evening. You know what I mean? You want to have dinner, probably want to play some games like I do, or watch some TV. So you need to make sure you're utilising the morning and your lunch break as well. So I'm going to begin by taking you through my morning. So essentially I'll wake up at 7:30. I could wake up earlier, it could be 6:30, but I don't really enjoy getting up early, and I like to make sure that I have enough sleep as well so that I can actually perform during the day. So I'll wake up at 7:30, and upon waking I'll weigh myself. So reason being as to why I weigh myself is just so I can keep track of my fluctuations in weight. I always weigh myself every morning, as you'll see on the screen, just after I wake up. And as you can see there, I weighed in at about 12 stone 9 this morning. So I like to keep track of the way my weight is going. So for example, if I'm cutting, I want to make sure that I'm losing weight. Not necessarily daily, but just sort of on that downward trend. And then obviously if I'm gaining weight, the opposite, I want to make sure that I'm actually increasing in weight over a period of time. So after I've weighed myself, I've now started this challenge and I'm on day 3 today. And it's an ab challenge by someone called Dr. Chad. I'll put it right there, his YouTube channel. As you can see going down, there should be like a little list of his YouTube videos. And he's just basically done this 21-day ab challenge where he says you can get a 6-pack from it. I'm not too sure if you can, but I'm still going to try it anyway and see if I can notice any change. And that's essentially what I've been doing this morning. I'll show you a few clips of some ab exercises just to kind of give you a taste of what I'm doing. Dr. Chad, he does all kinds of ab exercises in his, a lot more than I can think of on the top of my head. So I'll definitely recommend giving it a go if you're looking for a challenge or something to do in the mornings to keep you active. And yeah, that's essentially what I do to begin the morning. After I've done my ab workout, that's sort of my fitness part of the morning out of the way. Now I need to have breakfast. And I like to make sure that I'm having something for breakfast that's going to fill me up and it's going to taste nice and it's going to get me in a decent amount of protein.
Watching the ocean with you, baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the monsoon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey.
After I've had breakfast, I like to make myself a cup of tea, which I'll play on the screen for you now.
And I don't need to speak a single word, cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, cause you got me holding, holding.
After I finish making my cup of tea, I get upstairs and essentially I start work. So from this point at about 8:30, I have from now until around 12 or 1 o'clock, depending on when I take my lunch, where I'm just going to be working. I'm not going to be the most active. So I'm going to show you the bottle of water that I have. I'll show you me making it as well in the morning because I forgot to show you that. I fill up that bottle every morning when I wake up and I try and get through the whole bottle before lunch. And I think that's about 2.2 litres. So yes, it is a lot of water, but it's important to stay hydrated. And that's essentially how my mornings go. So I'm going to start work now. When is my lunch break? I'm going to come to you again, and I'm going to show you how I structure my lunch break so that I can stay healthy and active within them. Okay everyone, so it's now lunchtime. Just got myself some creatine. I'm about to go in the garage gym to get in a little workout. Today I'm going to be training legs. But when you're on your lunch break, you get say 45 minutes to 1 hour, and you need to choose what you're going to do. Are you going to go and get a workout in? Are you going to go and get your steps in for the day? Maybe go on and run, depending on what you have at your disposal. Obviously with me having a garage gym, it's very convenient for me to go in there. But if you don't have one of those, you could do a bodyweight workout, go for a run, maybe go for a walk, or just do something that's going to benefit you during this lunch break. Because realistically, you're not going to spend 45 minutes just eating lunch. You're probably going to spend about half an hour just sitting around, which you're probably going to do all day anyway if you're like me and you have an office job. So you need to decide, am I just going to sit around for another half an hour, or am I going to get something done? And as I say, I'm about to get something done right now. I'm going to record this leg session, and then I need to make some lunch, and I'll have about 15 minutes to do that, which is plenty of time. Alright everyone, so that is the leg workout over. It took me about half an hour. You would have seen I just did squats, barbell lunges and lying leg curls. So I know it's not a big workout, but then again I'm going on a run tonight, so I didn't want to overwork myself. Speaking of which, that is the reason why I didn't train my calves directly either, because when you do go for a run, you get a lot of calf activation from simply stepping on the ground as you're running. But anyway, I'm going to get my lunch now and explain to you what that is. Just need a knife real quick. I'm just chopping up some chicken. So normally when I have lunch, I'll have some sort of lean meat. Obviously chicken is great for being like a lean protein source. And I'm gonna have that in 2 rolls, which I need to butter still. But yeah, if you was wondering, Ryan, what do you have for lunch after doing such a sick leg session? This is it. I've been really enjoying having chicken rolls at the minute. I know you're probably like, why are you not having rice, mate? Rolls aren't healthy. Thing is, right, they actually are. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a roll for lunch. I don't know where the stigmas come from that like bread is bad for you, but it's not. Like bread or rolls or anything like that. Because it's not that bad for you realistically. Like you have a look at the macro breakdown of bread or rolls or anything like that. You'll see that the fat is low and the protein is rather high for a carb source. Just like anything else would be, like rice or pasta or potato or anything like that. So I need to butter this bread right now. And yeah, this is essentially how I stay healthy and active during my lunch break. Obviously, if you don't have a garage gym, you're gonna struggle to do what I've just done, obviously, because you're gonna get the weights. But there's alternatives to this. I mean, you could just do a bodyweight home workout. You could just not do a workout at all. Maybe go out for a walk instead and just get in your steps of the day. Or you could go for a run. Realistically, do what's easiest for you and just do something that's going to keep you active and on your feet. Because anything that you do in terms of like just being on your feet and being active, it's going to be more than you would do if you were just sitting down on your chair, I don't know, like watching TV or chatting or whatever. So it's worth just getting up on your feet and just doing anything. I know a friend of mine that I work with goes on a lot of bike rides. That's another good thing that you can do over your lunch break, just to get yourself up and moving. Obviously you'll burn a lot of calories through bike riding if you do it right and you're pushing yourself. So it's definitely a good thing to try and do over your lunch break. But like I say, just do anything that keeps you active. So this is coming to the end of my lunch now, and I'm probably just going to eat this at my desk. Obviously now I've done my workout, I've done something over lunch to keep me active. I'm not going to go walking around the house eating a chicken sandwich. It's just not a good idea, is it? So chicken is in the roll, and now I have a secret ingredient that just makes it taste so much nicer. Bang. Wait, can you see that? Nando's Peronaise. I've got the hot one. I'm not a wimp. I mean, realistically I am, this burns my mouth, but it just tastes nice. So get a little smidge of that on there. So, rolls done. That is probably about 45 grams of protein in there. So I'm not just gonna have chicken rolls, I'm also gonna have a piece of fruit. My choice is banana. I mean, I just like bananas. I could have strawberries, apples, anything like that, but I just prefer a banana. And then I've got myself a pack of crisps. Again, you may be thinking, it's not healthy, bro. What are you doing? I eat these Sun Bites, right? And they have 120 calories in them. I mean, it's not gonna break your diet, is it? You gotta have some nice things in your diet, otherwise you're not gonna stick to it. And that is my lunch pretty much done. 2 chicken rolls, pack of crisps, banana, simple lunch. And then there's also a drink that I like to have as well, which I'll show you. Okay, so as you can see by the glass, got myself a pint of San Miguel. I like to get on the lash on lunch times because why not, you know, just down a pint of beer. Obviously it's not a pint of beer realistically. If you actually thought it was, like, what are you doing? It's a pint of 7-Up. It's 7-Up free, so I think in a pint or like 500 mils, I know a pint's not exactly 500 mils, but it's somewhere between 5 and 10 calories. So realistically, it's not going to break the bank having a nice pint of 7-Up. Let me know in the comments what your favourite soft drink is. I know there's probably a lot of people that enjoy Coke. I like Dr Pepper, but for some reason people don't. So let me know as well if you're a fan of Dr Pepper. And that is essentially lunch. So I'm going to go back to work, and I'll speak to you again when work is finished and I go on my run. Alright everyone, so the work day is finished. As I said earlier this morning, I work from 8:30 till 4:30. It's been about an hour now. I've just been playing some games and relaxing before I go on this run that I'm about to go on now. So today's run is going to be an interval run. I'm going to try and run at a 4.5 minute per kilometre pace for 1 kilometre, then walk, and then repeat that process 3 to 4 or 4 to 5 times, depending on how good I'm feeling. Just going to do it by how I feel. So I've been trying to run at least a couple of times a week, and I've been trying to up that just because I feel good after a run, and I wanted to try and do it more to try and get better at it. So I'm going to go out for that run now, and then I'll speak to you when I'm outside. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'm about to go on a run. I'm just currently walking to the location where I'm going to be doing the run. And I've also just done a bit of stretching at home just to warm up, just trying to target the quad, hamstring, IT band, all those sort of muscles that I'm going to be using to run, as well as the calves. So I'd recommend doing both of these things before you go for a run, and that's really going to help you to get the best run that you can. By stretching, you're going to warm up your muscles, you're going to prevent the chance of an injury, and by doing a little warm-up walk, you're just simply going to prepare your body for the motion you're about to do. So I'll talk again when I get home. I'll put the Strava recording up of my time and all that sort of stuff, and then it'll be the end of the video. So I'll see you when I get home. Okay everyone, so I'm back home. I've completed my run. I'll put the Strava recording right there. As you can see, I didn't run 3 kilometers in 13 minutes. I was doing an interval run, so I was doing 1 kilometer, then I was walking to rest my body and prepare myself for the next kilometer. I was basically trying to run as fast as I could. But that's going to draw the video to a close. So if you did enjoy, make sure that you leave a like. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. And this many people right here are currently not subscribed to the channel. So if you're not and you're watching this video, make sure you click the subscribe button. And until next time guys, I'll see you later. Take care.